No matter how we try, there are times that we all have negative emotion. So, from a Brahmanda perspective, how are we going to release them?
Yeah, that's a good question. We all face negative events in our life, here and there. Everything is not positive in our life. And what happens is that before we face any negative event, in our life altogether, we have already faced so many negative events in our life, which are now stored in our subconscious mind, or we call our fourth body, and ready to come out at all the wrong times. So now, when we face something, even a small negative event in our life, it kind of triggers those memories of similar related negative events which are stored in my subconscious and my fourth body to rise up and join the whole gang. And all of a sudden, we feel an overwhelming emotions of negativity, and sometimes it can lead to a state of crisis also. It is all to do with my mind. I'll give you another example. See, in this room, there are so many radio waves of so many radio stations right now. I can't see them, but they are there. And if I have radio, I change the tuner, set it to the frequency of a certain radio station. What happens is the frequency of this tuner matches the frequency of the radio waves in the air of that station, and those radio waves go into the tuner and they are processed to come out as a sound. And we hear whatever is playing on that radio station. It could be a sad song. And if you don't like the song, you can change it. My mind is exactly like that radio. If I tune it to some sad event that's happening in my life, and I'm constantly in that state of frequency, now my mind is attracting similar negative frequencies which are around me and within my subconscious and my fourth body also. And it becomes again an overwhelming collection of negative emotions which we feel, which we call it sometimes when anxiety can lead to depression. Whereas we fail to understand that if I had a better control of my mind, the tuner of the radio, and if a sad song starts playing at a particular station, a negative event happens in my life, if I knew I have the ability to change the frequency of my mind, the tuner, and play a happy song, then I will have not any challenge overcoming these emotions, negative emotions or negative events that I face in my life. That is a simple process through Brhamanda Yoga. Learn to control your mind. Learn to attach your mind where it'll play happy songs, happy things in your life. But it's still temporary. Why? Because those negative events that I'm storing in my subconscious or my fourth body are still there. But as I move forward in this process of Brhamanda Yoga, as I learn higher practices of meditations and pranakriyas, then I have the ability to bring all those negative events, negative stored events up to the surface and release them. And that is a permanent release. That once you start releasing those stored negative psychic impressions and events in your subconscious and your fourth body, it gradually increases your happiness, your peace inside. And one by one, as I release these events, my life starts becoming better and better and better.